Oh yeah, what is up? How's everybody doing? Nerd Vengers and Broke Vengers and visitors to the tower, welcome everybody to the morning stream here on the Den of Nerds Live. Monday's show should be a very exciting, nerdy week for everybody. We got Loki episode 2. That's going to be pretty sick, but there's also cool news to talk about today as we wanted to get into some little bit of Hulk news that dropped late last week. We actually were not able to cover it. We already had the NNR in the can for Friday until this news broke over the weekend. There's a couple other cool nerdy things that we want to get into as well today. It should be a very, very good day, ladies and gentlemen. So again, welcome one and all. And guys, we're not going to waste any time at all. Let's get right in to the Hulk news. And actually, this is pretty interesting. First of all, I just want to know, as we're getting this set up here, you guys let me know in the chat. Are you familiar with Skaar? Are you familiar with the son of Hulk? Let me know. If you are, put a 1 into the chat. I just want to see how many of our watchers, viewers, subscribers, members, etc., are familiar with the son of Hulk, Skaar himself. All right, let's see here. Let me get this pumed up for you guys. And I actually had a video pulled up as well that we're going to check out. So, boom. Looks like there's a lot of people, a lot of you guys are familiar with him. Cool. Well, we're also going to spend a little bit of time just looking at some details when it comes to Skaar. So, and Hulk's family in general. So we're going to watch a video like that. If you guys are already familiar with Skaar or whatever, you know, maybe you'll still be remembered of something or reminded of something or whatnot. But for those of you that have no idea, it's gonna be a good video to get you into it. Okay, so let's go over the report that came out late Friday. This is on the Direct. This is Hulk's son to appear in She-Hulk Disney Plus series. Really, really cool. The article reads, the MCU Disney Plus shows have shaken up the traditional formula of a franchise so far, and She-Hulk is expected to be no different, being represented as a half-hour legal comedy. She-Hulk will see Tatiana Maslany suit up as Jennifer Walters in the courtroom and the titular hero for more superhero escapades. Filming has commenced on the series in Atlanta, and actually we saw that she actually had already commented on this. Tatiana had already been asked about She-Hulk and was like, I can't talk about that. You know what I mean? Because it's the real deal. Remember when she lied? Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember when she was like, oh, I'm not in it. That's a lie. Things like that are always on the internet, and they're always lies. And the Nerd Vengers don't know what they're talking about. You remember when she said that? Oh, I remember. Anyway, here we go. According to the Direct sources, Skaar will appear in Marvel Studios' She-Hulk series. The character's rumored role in the show is unconfirmed by Disney and Marvel. In the comics, Skaar is the son of Bruce Banner, conceived during the Hulk's tenure on Skaar during the Planet Hulk storyline. He possessed very similar powers to his father, although also inherited abilities from his mother, Kyra, a Skaarian. Okay? Being half old strong, Skaar was able to walk and talk mere moments after being born, while also being able to harness the power of the planet Skaar itself. This allows him to achieve various tasks, including manipulate the planet's surface and its elements. Will Bruce Banner now have to pay alimony? She-Hulk's introduction of Skaar to the MCU opens up a vast array of implications for the characters in the show, as well as the universe as a whole. Skaar's addition to the franchise brings another Hulk-related character to She-Hulk, joining Bruce Banner's Smart Hulk and the Abomination. Again, a lot of these people, many of you, we haven't seen any of this officially announced, but I think they actually did announce that Tim Roth was coming back at the December thing. Maybe I keep forgetting about all the things that Feige himself confirmed. We cover so many rumors and all that. I believe, yeah, it is confirmed by Marvel that Timothy Roth will be returning as Abomination. Okay, so let's see here. Bruce Banner, Smart Hulk, and Abomination indicates the show will be heavily reliant on Disney's ability to make CGI work for television. If Disney's Plus track record is anything to go by, Marvel Studios should be able to make the visual effects on par with, if not better, than what fans have seen in the MCU's Infinity Saga films before. How did Skaar come to be in the MCU? Looking at the comics, it's likely Hulk's son was conceived during the 2.5 years between Age of Ultron and Thor Ragnarok. It is unclear what Hulk got up to prior to Thor's crash landing on Skaar, but a secret son certainly wouldn't be outside of the realm of possibilities, considering the fact that Skaar ages much quicker than the typical human in the comics, and that there's a time jump between Infinity War and Endgame. There would be plenty of time for Bruce Banner's son to grow up, subsequently pay his old man a visit. So, I mean, what is he going to be doing in the legal comedy, though? Right? I think that's part of the question is like, well, okay, so we might be getting Skaar in She-Hulk. That's just one thing that on its surface level is amazing. We're going to get into talking about all the Hulk implications, a lot of the fun Hulk stuff from the comics. I'm going to watch this video here that explains the family tree of the Hulk a little bit. It's super fun. But there's also sort of a side of it that's like, okay, well, what's going on in She-Hulk then? Abomination's in it. Hulk's in it. Skaar's in it, rumored, but we trust the direct. It seems like it's probably legit. So what's going on? Does Skaar show up and like sue Bruce Banner or something? You know what I mean? Sues him for child support or something? Wouldn't that be hilarious if something like that was going on? There's also this crazy possibility that the Red Hulk may be revealed in She-Hulk as well. In fact, I've heard some big rumors about certain characters from AIM, and maybe even the World War Hulk storylines and into the Red Hulk storylines. Some of those characters, like a MODOK, a live-action MODOK, may well appear in She-Hulk as well. Titania is also said to appear in this show because, so I guess what I'm saying is, on the one hand, you've got a procedural Law and Order crime unit lawyer show, which sounds amazing with all the MCU spice. But you've also got the potential that the Hulks in general are being set up for something big in the MCU. And if you're a big Hulk fan, oh man, you know exactly what I'm talking about if you're a big Hulk fan, man. World War Hulk, incredible storyline. There have been a lot of fun stuff going on in the Hulk books in Marvel Comics. Okay, let's now check out this here vidya. I have it already pulled up to a good place for us so that we can learn about the Hulk's family tree, because there are many Hulks, not one, not two, but many Hulks in the Marvel Comics.
Bruce Banner, a.k.a. the Incredible Hulk, is definitely one in a million, but he is not alone in his Hulkdom. In fact, the majority of his family has gone gamma. Let's take a look.
They've gone gamma.
We start with Bruce's mother, Rebecca Banner, and father, the abusive Brian Banner, who would later be known as Devil Hulk. While he is not big and green like his son, in death, Brian Banner gains power based on Bruce's fear of him and possesses other gamma-irradiated beings.
That's bananas, dude. Holy mother of pearl. I didn't even know. That's not even one of the ones that I'm really familiar with. Oh, my gosh.
That's one controlling dad. But Bruce's family isn't all bad. Enter Jennifer Walters, Ace Attorney, and favorite cousin of Bruce Banner.
Ace Attorney and favorite cousin of Bruce Banner. This is probably very similar to what we'll see in the actual She-Hulk show.
After a gunshot wound, Jen was saved by a blood transfusion from her cousin Bruce, which granted her her own hulking power, complete with green Glamazonian size and strength, but the added ability to retain her intelligence. But despite...
So what's kind of fun about that is we think that this will likely be something because Professor Hulk and the experiments that he did, that Professor Hulk's ability to speak and be present, and be calm, that may well be the thing that allows Jennifer Walters to do the same. Elisa has a really interesting theory that might take some part of the put together Hulk out of Bruce, like maybe the blood transfusion leaves Bruce really drained, and then more Hulk cells are created or something. I don't know. But then that's how the Hulk becomes more savage again. After the blood transfusion, we could see Hulk becoming more savage, which would be very interesting. So I don't know, just a thought, but pretty cool stuff. Let's
Bruce,
keep going.
being a literal rage monster, he still managed to find the big love of his life, Betty Ross. However, Bruce was about to have even more daddy issues with his future father-in-law and full-time Hulk foe, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah, man, this is the thing, man. This is what we're all hoping for. Red Hulk, come on, Thunderbolt Ross. Just give it to us, Feige, you son of a bitch.
Ross's
You're not a son of a bitch, Feige. You're great, but give us Red Hulk.
desire to destroy the Hulk led him to enlist evil help to transform himself
That's what I was just talking about, boys. Check it out.
General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross.
Great echo effect.
Ross's
Okay,
desire
so
to
check this
destroy
out.
the Hulk led him to
Boom. Okay, over here, you've got the intelligentsia, I believe, is what they called themselves at this time. A lot of people from AIM. You've got the leader here. You've got MODOK here. And these were the dudes that helped to create the Red Hulk. And it's a whole thing, but rumored that these fellas might be in She-Hulk as well.
enlist evil help to transform himself into Red Hulk, a deadly brute with a tactical mind. It seems red is in this family's blood because Betty Ross got into the Gamma game after her seeming death from gamma poisoning and was resurrected as the Red She-Hulk. After
Yo, Red She-Hulk is bad AF, man. Okay, I know I often will talk about HeroClix. I don't know if y'all look, if you're really, really nerdy, then you've seen or played HeroClix. You've seen it maybe in the comic shop or whatever. Yo, Red She-Hulk gets an Asgardian sword in the Fear Itself event, and I think it even gives her the ability to fly. Bruh. I remember that HeroClix. She was disgusting. One of my favorites.
sometime fighting the Hulk alongside her father, she joined the green side of good. She was still red, though. But Bruce and Betty would have some bumps in the road, especially because Bruce got married to an equally green alien queen named Jarella. And Betty took a break.
And I think that he married Jarella like in the quantum realm or some crazy shit. I don't know.
To marry Hulk foe Glenn Talbot. The Hulk would also later marry an epically strong alien named Kyra while on Skaar.
Kyra! Yo, she also had a really good hero clip.
Other twin boys named Skaar and Hero Kala.
Hero Kala, the lesser known, less big and green son of Hulk.
In addition to all them nifty Hulk powers, they also inherited their mother's old power, allowing them control over tectonic energies.
That's
what a
dope.
power couple. This leads us to Hulk's daughter, Lyra, the Hulk and Thundra from an alternate Earth shared but a kiss.
Uh-oh. This makes it much better. Hulk and Thundra? Did I hear that right?
Daughter Lyra, the Hulk and Thundra from an alternate Earth shared but a kiss and some romantic DNA splicing to create her. Like her dear old mom, Lyra is an elite warrior sent to our world to find
Dupe! She's talking with Dupe? Let's go! Y'all ever heard me talk about Dupe? He's like a flying Pickle Rick.
and humble the greatest male warrior.
Stormin' Norman, baby! Oh, shit!
Fun. And we have gotten a glimpse of how Hulk's lineage might continue on with even more children in the future. Enough children, in fact, to form the troublemaking Hulk gang. However, that has not happened just yet, at least not in our timeline. Like any family tree, Bruce Banner's is evergreen.
Okay. Pretty cool, right? I mean, look, it's just super fun. If you're not a big time comics fan, you might not know all of those characters or all those situations. But hey, man, possibility of some really, really fun things coming to the MCU via Das Hulk, and Skaar in She-Hulk. Again, we don't really know too much about how it'll actually play out, but we can hope and expect that they start to build off of this Hulk stuff and inject a lot more Hulk into the movies and the shows as we move forward. Because there's also rumors, guys, that they got the rights back, that Marvel indeed got the rights back to Hulk from Universal, because the Incredible Hulk, the film, is on Disney Plus in Europe, I believe now. And so they were able to get those distribution rights back, although I think that was technically because of the Sony deal. But I know there's a lot of finagling going on behind the scenes, and it's possible that Marvel will soon get the Hulk rights back completely if they do not already have them back. So a lot more Hulk to come, hopefully. What do you guys think? Are you guys excited for more Hulk? Would you be down with them going into it? I will also say too that the shows and comics are sometimes a good metric to see what the Marvel Cinematic Universe might play around with going forward. And the show, there was literally a show on Disney XD called like The Hulks or Agents of Hulk, I think, maybe something like that. It was super fun. I checked out a couple of episodes. I love those Disney XD kind of things, you know what I mean? But it just shows that having Hulks and playing off of the Hulk thing is a great idea for Marvel, a great thing that they've done with toys and animated shows. So why not do a little bit more of that in the MCU? I myself, big fan of Hulks. I would like to see more Hulks. When it comes to Skaar, man, that's going to be a really cool character, man. And I think that what if Skaar comes back or comes to Earth and he's like calling Bruce out for being a soy Hulk or something, you know what I mean? Because now he's wearing cardigans and not savage and all that, you know? What if his son's like, this is not the man my mother told me about, you know, or something like that? That would be kind of fun, yo. That would be kind of funny. I'd be into it. I'd be into it. You watch that Hulk show? Awesome, man. Awesome. Energetic crowd. Energetic chat today. You love to see it, man. I hope everybody's doing well and excited about the coming week. Speaking of the coming week, let's check out a couple of images, a couple of new images here from the Loki show. And then I also want to show you some weird Spider-Man stuff that's going on out there in the world. There's some weird Spider-Man stuff going on in the world. I'll show you that as well. And then we'll probably get into Q&A. Ladies and gentlemen, I know there's probably a lot of things on everybody's mind. Everybody wants to know what's going on in this crazy, nerdy world. We can talk about some of the E3 stuff, Xbox stuff, etc., etc. So we have here a couple of official released images for the Loki show. Here we have our favorite Loki variant, who Owen Wilson broke down in the most savage way possible. And we have him in a TVA uniform, looking at files, likely helping them out to track down the Loki variant. This may well be Loki, our favorite variant as well. Looking at the other variant, the dangerous one. Could it be the masked figure? Could it be Lady Loki? Could it be old Loki? Could it be young Loki? I don't know, but we'll soon find out. We are going to be working on a preview video for Loki Episode 2 as well. That should drop shortly after today's stream, probably within the next couple of hours. And we'll be doing our watch party again tomorrow / Wednesday morning. It's like tomorrow night / early Wednesday morning, 2:30 in the a.m. We'll be getting it started, eating some snacks, talking about Loki with y'all. We will do the watch party, do a big old thing. When it comes to Loki Episode 2, it's going to be really, really fun. We're very excited about that. Very, very excited about all of that, okay? One more thing. And by the way, I see this crazy super chat from the Silver Lurker. Holy cow. Holy cow. Very generous. We will get into all the super chats in a little bit, guys, as we get into Q&A. But I did want to show you something pretty wild here. Saw this pop up on Reddit. Official Sony pictures from Argentina, and it's starting to pop up in other accounts as well, so I heard. A little tease for Spider-Man No Way Home, and the thing that people are really picking up on is that glitch that takes you through the different Spider-Man logo, the sound and the actual effect seems to be very similar to the Into the Spider-Verse glitches that we got with that animated movie. I mean, come on, man. That sound, that look. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think we might be in for a pretty freaking wild ride when it comes to the dope mother flipping Spider-Man 3, man. And you know what's funny too? Michael Waldron too. He's been doing a lot of like interviews and whatnot. Like I think they have one of them. Oh yeah, they have one of them here. He did a big interview with Collider with Steve Frosty Weintraub. I'm gonna go in and read the rest of this article for sure. But him just talking, he has mentioned Spider-Man and Doctor Strange as like, yeah, man, we're gonna start to go in a pretty crazy direction, and those two things will definitely have impact. You know what I mean? You just love to see it. Again, I'm starting to get really, really hyped again for Marvel. I feel like, you know, not gonna lie, I was a little personally disappointed with WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but some of that had to do with all the crazy stuff that I know or felt like I knew was coming, and how like these two shows just seemed to almost play like hide the ball or whatever. Like they were not, and there's a lot that can go into that, right? But regardless, I think that we're past it, and I think it's now time to start getting really hyped again. I did want to mention this just because it's freaking dope. This is official stuff that came out for the cast and the crew. Some designs for the crew for Love and Thunder. Look at this design, dude. I mean, he's got the 9 realms tatted on his chest. I hope this is real, bro. I hope we really get this tat and that kind of thing. That just seems too fun. That seems too freaking fun for me. All right. Let's get into Q&A. Let's get into Q&A, guys. We'll do Q&A for like 20, 25 minutes. Just so everybody knows, Nerd Theory back on tonight. We'll be back at it talking some Star Wars stuff 8 p.m. over on Star Wars Theory's channel. And we will be doing evening streams again, only for the Nerdvenger members. We will be doing evening stream Wednesday and Thursday night. I think Wednesday we're going to do Lavis and myself, and then I think the ladies are going to do another stream. Darren and Elisa will do another stream Thursday night, okay? So lots of fun stuff coming to the channel this week. We're hyped. We're hyped. We are hyped. Okay, let me now get into the Q's and the A's. So let's get into the Q&A. Yeah, give me just a second. Oh, come on, man. Come on. What are you doing to me? Oh, it's over here. Okay, let me pull this up. Give me just a minute here, guys. Lots of fun stuff, man. Lots of fun stuff in the nerdy world. I liked a lot of the Xbox stuff. I thought the Halo Infinite multiplayer reveal yesterday was freaking awesome. I mean, yo, I am very, very much looking forward to that coming out, man. To the Halo. Woo! It's almost Halo time, baby. What did they name that brute? Y'all remember that brute last year that looked pretty much ass awful during the Halo thing, and they named him Greg, I think. And then even what's his butt, Phil Spencer, who I think is awesome, by the way. I really do like Phil Spencer. I think Phil Spencer like named him the official mascot of the Xbox Series X or some shit. Good sport about it. Good sport about it. The real Jesse Lee Reed with a $5 holla says, when Loki looks out the TVA window and sees that magnificent city, is that the tiny bubble city from Ant-Man 2? It's got to be, right? Okay, so the real Jesse Lee, first of all, thank you so much for the support. Always love to see you in the chat. I will say this. I think yes. And I think that there's a good through line here. It's not just like theory. I think there's a good through line here because remember that they asked oh man, why am I blanking on the dude that's now royalty after doing what he did in the finale of Mando season 2, Peyton Reed, nerdy royalty, Peyton Reed, you know, forever his name shall be honored after giving us amazing Luke coming back at the end of Mando 2. But Peyton Reed said, I think it was a long time ago, when asked about teases for the future, he said, literally, look at this part of the episode or the movie, and that's when people discovered the quantum realm. I love that kind of stuff. I don't think anybody would have found that quantum city had Peyton Reed not actually said, hey, there's a little tease going on over here, right? So you think about that. You think about Quantum Mania. You think about the time travel that was done via the quantum realm. You think about Loki and the TVA. Yeah, I do think that it makes sense that this would be in that quantum city. In the comics, I believe a lot of this takes place in what they call limbo, which is a place that exists outside of time, but that touches all of time. Okay? So this takes me into something else that I want to just mention here, and then we'll get into some of the other questions. But a lot of people are saying, well, this movie takes place after Endgame, or this movie takes place after Infinity War, or whatever, or this movie takes place after the first Avengers. Guys, this show takes place outside of the whole Infinity Saga, and yet it is attached to all of the Infinity Saga and all of time. So it is literally simultaneously, this show is happening when all of time is happening. Past, present, future. Remember? Mobius says it has happened and it will happen again. It's happened countless times because it's supposed to get you to this end point, right? So, yeah, man, I definitely think the TVA could be in that quantum city, and the quantum city could be their version of Limbo, and I think that would be really fun. Stormy, good to see you, brother, with a $2 host, says Hulk made some green tea over there in Skaar. Oh my God. Nice, bro. The real Jesse Lee follows up with another $5 holler, says, suppose that was not a Loki variant, but instead Victor Von Doom, already fighting the secret war, collecting the TVA reset devices as a contingency. Okay. I love that. I love it. And I hope we get maybe some Doctor Doom teased out here, or at the very least, in the same way that I think they've been teasing Norman in Ant-Man 2, that benefactor character, and they really like teased that guy out or whatever. I'd love to see that same thing happen for a Victor Von Doom. Who knows? But I strongly feel that this will be ultimately just connected to Loki. And I feel like Loki, it does have a very important role to play here, and that I think it could be Mobius that is sort of helping the Lokis behind the scenes, because he knows, if he's aware that Kang is really in charge, right? There's a lot of speculation. But if he's aware that Kang is really the one pulling the strings, he might know one of the only people that could fool Kang throughout time would be a mischievous little scamp like Loki. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I do like that train of thought, bro. And I do think Secret Wars and Doom, we're on the way. We're on the way. Stormy again follows up, Rick Jones, a.k.a. A-Bomb, is the coolest Hulk. Yo, Rick Jones has been like everything, hasn't he? Hasn't he had literally like 5 or 6 different forms and different powers? Rick Jones is a real one. Rick Jones is wild, bro. I'd love to see some Rick Jones brought in, Stormy. It's a nice little deep cut. T-Love, a.k.a. the Silver Lurker, with a very generous $100 super chat. Holy mother of pearl. What a generous super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate the love. Says, no, you shut your dirty trap when you read my super chat. Back from a week-long hiatus. Good for the mind and body, but don't you dare tell me how to spend my money. I missed this nerdy community. Good to be back. Much love to you, crew, and all the Nerd Vengers. Take my money. Well, holy mother of pearl. We appreciate you, and how dare I say whatever I said to tick you off. I think I was probably saying, like, save your money because it's summer and everybody should be having fun and all that. So, yeah. Look, we appreciate the love, man. We appreciate the love. Thank you so much, T-Love. But we do hope that you're enjoying yourself and also, spend some of that money on yourself, man. Treat yourself, man. There's so many cool nerdy things coming, and I've been really enjoying comics and stuff lately too. It's a good time. It's a good time, man. But of course, we appreciate the support, and we hope that you get a lot of juicy nerd coin for that $100 donation. Thank you so much. Ryan Armelli with the $5 holler says, bruh, I watched that leaked No Way Home trailer footage, and I'm not going to lie, they had me for a second. Are you talking about the one with the Statue of Liberty? Because that was pretty good. That was pretty good. It was like a fake out kind of thing, right? Ryan, let me know. I'm going to keep an eye out in the chat to see for sure. But the shirt guy strikes again. I know, I saw that. Yeah, Ryan, I think that's what you're talking about. And yeah, that was crazy. I pretty much didn't think it was real right away, But that's just because I'm such a bitter skeptic or whatever. But yeah, they got you in that, huh? Matthew K with a $2 house says, any chance Professor Hulk reverts back to OG Hulk? So we were talking about this a little bit earlier, Matthew, but I do think there's a big chance for it. I think a lot of us want Savage Hulk back, bruh. Like, yo, fun little trick you did there. Ha ha ha. End game. Real cute. Ha ha ha. But we're getting skinny Thor back. And by the way, we're getting the biggest, most jacked Thor you ever fucking seen. There was a video just released on his Instagram where, you know, Chris Hemsworth was basically like just showing how beastly he's gotten and all that, and like, buy this product and you can maybe have a chance to be this big, you little pussy. It's a very interesting marketing strategy there. But in all seriousness, like, we had fun in Endgame with Fat Thor, and then we reverted back to Thor, right? So I think reverting back to Savage Hulk would make a lot of sense. Perhaps it will happen in She-Hulk. Perhaps it'll happen in another project. Perhaps it will not happen. But either way, we need savagery. So, you know, give us a Red Hulk, give us a Red She-Hulk, give us Skaar, give us Rick Jones, give us Abomination. We need the savagery back, man. I need some savagery back in my life. So, yeah. John Van Gelderen Jr. with a $5 holla says, who do you think dies in the final battle of No Way Home? Could it possibly be MJ? It could absolutely be MJ. It could be any one of 3 MJs from their different separate universes. It could be one of the Spider-Men, although I'm starting to not think that. There seems to be some indication that not only will all 3 Spider-Men live, but they've got a plan, bros. They've got a plan for them going into the next movie, dude. That they might be in the MCU or the sacred timeline for quite some time. By the way, a lot of theories, a lot of things percolating up in my brain. Look for maybe some cool theory videos about Loki coming out in the next couple of days. But yeah. Lots of fun stuff could be happening there, John, for sure. Appreciate the love. James U with a $5 holla says, finally got to watch Loki last night. Loved it. You think the Timekeepers could be the MCU version of the Living Tribunal? It's possible, but the Timekeepers are from the comics, and they are not Kang. They are their own separate entities. And a lot of that stuff's weird if you read it. Like there's moments where you're like, okay, so Immortus is definitely more powerful than them, and he allows them to exist and have this modicum of strength or whatever, and it's all like a puppet master thing. But then there's other times where you're like, are the Time Lords more powerful than Immortus? So it's a lot of weird stuff going on there, as you would expect with comics, sci-fi, crazy time travel stuff. So I don't think they're necessarily the version of the Living Tribunal, but there could be something else going on here with this version of the TVA. This TVA may not be just all Gucci, as it were, right? Normies to Nerd says, yo, bro, have you seen the Guardians of the Galaxy gameplay? Did it trigger you or nah? I saw a little bit of it in passing. I didn't really look too hard at it. I saw that there were a lot of people hyped about that game. For me, though, I don't know, man. The Square Enix Avengers game, I know we have people that liked that game in the community. I know Lavis was a fan of it. I know him and Al played a little bit of it. Al thought the game was trash, frankly. Not to, bring up old wounds, Lavis, but yeah, he wasn't feeling it. So that kind of turned me off from any Square Enix Avengers games moving forward. I also think it's weird that you can only play as Star-Lord, but Star-Lord is a pretty cool character, so I guess I kind of see it. But like, as in the Batman Arkham games where you're really just Batman, it makes a little bit more sense that you're just playing as Batman. But when you bring in the Bat family, I mean, now it's like Arkham Knights, right? So Arkham Knights, I don't know. It just feels weird that you're playing a team with the team of Guardians, but you can only play as Star-Lord. To me, it feels a little bit weird, but I know a lot of people are into it, and I'm glad people are pumped. So, cool. Okay, John Lover1 says, hey, man, can you show full design of t-shirt you are wearing and now standing, remove earphones and microphone in front of you? Thanks. No, I'll meet you halfway, though. I'll move the mic, and I'll sort of stand up. That's all you get. That's all you get. And I better see some weird all my shirt combo NFT someday or some shit, because that keeps happening. It's a thing around here. I don't understand it. Skirt Cobain with a $5 holla says, I want to see Joe Fixit. Dude, Joe Fixit, legend in these streets. Absolute legend in these streets. If you don't know, it's like a super niche book where Hulk, like, he either forgets that he's Hulk or he's just trying to hide. I forget exactly what happens. But he becomes like a handyman, but also like a little small town hero. It was so weird, dude. Also had great hero clicks. Let's see here. Alan Ewald says, been missing most of the streams because of work. Glad to be back and hanging with the Nerd Avengers. Loki is amazing. Yeah, dude, Loki is awesome. And we totes understand it's a slower time. It's summertime. And it's a great summer because people can finally get out and enjoy themselves a little bit more and have some fun out there. So, dude, no worries at all. We totally understand it. We totally get it. We're going to be here for y'all whenever you come back, whenever you can. Now a belly rub. Oh, boy. Yeah. Wasn't niche? Oh, come on. Come on, Trev. Peter David wrote it in the early 90s. Yeah, sounds niche to me. Sounds niche to me, mother trucker. Josh wrong again. Trev, you have such a weird, warped way of looking at the world. Joe Fix-It was definitely niche. It was not a super big deal. It was a small little moment in comics. Teeny tiny little moment in comics. Elisa says, can you stand and do headstand and cartwheel? Show off full shoe design now or we riot. Yep. That's about what it feels like. Sometimes. When we get in the belly rub NFT? I don't know, bruh. It was the main title, though. Okay. Look, maybe How about this? Trev? Dude, there's no way Joe Fix-It ran for 3 years. Okay, if it really did run for 3 years, I will admit that it was a bigger deal than I thought. But let's look this up right now. There's no way, dude. Joe Fix-It comic run. First appearance. Well, it's not really telling it to me right now. What was that one site back in the day? Comic Vine used to be really good, right? Let's see if we can find this on Comic Vine. Oh, come on, man. Greyhawk issues first appearance. It doesn't have... This is like the worst wiki page I've ever seen. The Immortal Hulk. Yeah. Look, Joe Fix-It's so niche, you can't even find a proper wiki on it. Oh, here we go. Dang, Joe Fix-It in the suit? During the Cosmic Civil War? Oh, that's from a video game thing. Yeah, it's so niche I can't even find an actual page on it. So, how about that, Trev? How about that, T-Rev? Show us the puppies. I think they're chilling. They're just chilling out there. But I will say, you guys will definitely see a lot of those pups. And if you don't know what they're talking about, Elisa and I got a pair of Shiba Inu puppies over the weekend. We named them Luke and Leia. They are adorbs. And also too, I'm probably gonna make my Instagram public again, and I will start posting on Instagram. I know you guys like some of that kind of stuff too, so maybe we'll have a lot more puppies on the Instagram. But yeah, they are pretty freaking awesome, man. They're pretty freaking awesome. Awesome little pups. But they're also just chilling right now, so we don't want to make them all too crazy. You know what I mean? What else is going on, guys? Any Broke Ventures need the pics, please. No, I know. Puppies, now, please. What do you think of the Doctor Doom, where he gets the powers of Mephisto? I'm not super familiar with that, actually. Yeah, Loki's awesome. Yeah. We want puppies. What's up, Loki's burden? We're doing real well over here, man. He teamed up with Wolverine in the suit and everything? Yeah, they're pretty hyper. They are, Oh, nice, D. That's sweet. Yeah, they are super cute, man. We are loving them. Yeah, Shiba Inu. They're a Japanese breed of dog. They're actually, if you like Dogecoin, if you've ever seen Doge, which the funny story about these dogs is that we basically used a bunch of Dogecoin gains and meme stock gains because like right around that time we were like, oh, let's get into Doge, and then made a nice flip on Doge, and then did a really nice couple of flips or swing trades kind of with GME and AMC. And so we had a bunch of meme stock gains, and we took some of our attendees and we bought the couple of Doge dogs. Yeah. How about shout out to Vader's Lair, Sheev the Wise, for doing a great job. Absolutely, dude. Sheev did an incredible job for our watch party. Just so you guys know, for the next couple of weeks, I probably won't be at the Bad Batch watch parties because we're going to be focusing on Loki, and then we're going to catch up with Bad Batch later in the season. And I think at that point, Sheev and I will do the watch parties together, which is going to be really dope. But Sheev the Wise doing an incredible job doing our watch parties for the Nerdvengers for that. Wait, what? Josh, you're big time confused about Joe Fixit. Sorry, boss. He is the gray intelligent mob enforcer worked out of Vegas and wore a pinstripe suit. That is definitely not the Joe Fixit I'm thinking about. What the mother-loving lover brothers are you talking about? All right, well, look, guys, don't make me say Trev was right on a Monday. I can't admit that Trev was right on a Monday, okay? We'll wait until tomorrow. If he was indeed right. Ooh, man, they just released a dope poster for Bad Batch with Captain Rex. Damn! Looking pretty boss. Looking pretty boss over there. And I knew the show was going to start getting great as soon as I freaking handed it over to Sheev, too. Man, that multiplayer for the Halo looking pretty fun, guys. I gotta be honest, looking pretty fun. Yeah. Doom gains power to free his mother. Yeah, when he beats Mephisto. Heck yeah, man. It's the same as Greyhall? No. What? Lisa says with $5. I feel like Josh is confusing him with Fix-It Felix from Wreck-It Ralph. You don't say that. Joe was thinking of the Vegas Mob one. Downloaded Apex and it's pretty fun. Yo, that's great, man. I was playing some Apex. Oh, by the way, let me just say this too. We are still testing the evening streams. So the evening streams are still in beta. Probably, guys, 2-3 more weeks on that, and we'll be public with evening streams. Okay? But I think maybe in the summer, we're probably going to keep them to, at least for the next few weeks, we're going to keep them to Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And Friday nights at 7:30, it's gaming time, baby. So for now on, every Friday night at 7:30, we're going to be doing a gaming stream right here on the Den of Nerds Live. And we'll probably play some Apex with y'all this Friday. Elisa and I also started Baldur's Gate 3. And so we might mess around with that a little bit this week and then set up a stream to do that one of these Fridays where we can show y'all some sweet RPG action. You know what I mean? Halo after the stream, please. Alan, I would love to, man. But after we get out of here, I have a bunch of stuff to take care of. Just getting ready for the week, you know what I mean? Community game night? Yeah, kind of, yeah. We'll have different people come on and play. I definitely want to do some gaming with Star Wars Theory. I've been promising my man that I would do gaming with him for a long time. So Friday nights, the evening streams are going to be gaming streams. So probably by the end of summer, guys, you're going to have 2 streams a day over here, minimum. You'll have Tuesday nights are going to be the Nerd Card Showdown, which we're working on, and we're going to bring that back, and that'll be running the back half of the year. We think towards the end of summer we'll start the preliminary tournament, and then probably in October we'll start the second season of the Nerd Card Showdown. It's going to be incredible. Y'all will really like that. Wednesday nights you're going to have Darren's Danger Room as a staple piece of programming. Darren Woods stream, and she's working on a lot of cool stuff for that too. Thursday nights, you're going to have After Dark with Al and Lavis. So lots of streams, lots of fun stuff going on. Can you play Shadows of the Empire? Shadows of the Empire. Yeah, I can definitely play that. We played that. We played that a couple of weeks back on May the 4th. I think I played a little bit of that. I couldn't even get out of the first level. No. CBR has an article about Joe Fixit. Right on. Well, how about this, Trev? Since you're so freaking smart, Trev, why don't you send me another one of those sweet links like you did last time, so I could read some Joe Fixit comics myself, and then maybe I'll admit that you were right. Maybe. We're also doing a dope drop. Still Nerd Theory every Monday? Yes, Kevin. Nerd Theory every Monday. We were playing around with like changing the time, and I was like talking to Theory about it. We were playing around with changing the time, and I was like, nah, man, let's just leave it. Like Monday nights, like it's still technically 2 streams a day, but it's just that the Monday stream is going to be over on Star Wars Theory's channel. You know what I mean? Because like our community loves that show. I love that show. Theory loves that show. Theory's community loves that show. We have a massive crossover between the Nerdvengers and the Star Wars Theory fans. So, yeah. So it's 2 streams a day, Monday through Friday. It's just that your Monday night streams are going to be over on that channel, right? And it's Star Wars, baby. Star Wars, baby. So, guys, going to hang for like 10 more minutes. Any other questions? Any other things going on in the world? When you play with Theory, you should get down on some Battlefront 2. Yeah, I don't know how much he's into that game. He really doesn't. Isn't he gaming a lot of like Warzone, right? So I got Warzone on the old compy. Oh my god! If y'all only knew the day I'm having, Lavis, it's okay. The Nerdvengers are here for you, dude. Injustice was a sick game. I could maybe do Injustice. I think Injustice 2 is free on Xbox now, so maybe I can get that. Josh, sent you a link for Joe Fixit in Discord. Right on. Let me check it out. Is it in the morning stream? I think, because I don't see a message, unless I'm crazy here. Let's see here. I'm on the morning stream channel. Joe Fixit. All right, cool. I see it. Yeah. Originally, Stanley wanted the Hulk to be gray. Yeah. I remember that. Which, by the way, Gray Hulk, an incredible book. This was, I believe, wasn't that Loeb? Yeah, I think it was Loeb. He did it like Daredevil yellow, Spider-Man blue, Gray Hulk. Yeah, those are great books if you've never read them. Let's see here. Peter David's run altered Brooke Brandon's pre-Hulk characterization, the nature of the relationship between Banner and Hulk. David returned to the Stern and Martello abuse storyline, expanding the damage caused. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Dude, I swear. I must be mixing him up with some other... maybe Alter Earth or version or something like that. I swears to goodness. I thought he like forgot who he was or something. Stormy, World War Hulk versus Maximum Rage Red Hulk. Who wins? Dude, World War Hulk. World War Hulk was so powerful. World War Hulk was so powerful that when he was fighting the Sentry, they almost destroyed the entire planet. They almost destroyed the entire Earth just by taking like steps towards each other and cracking each other. World War Hulk was so strong, he came in and pretty much bitch slapped up the Ghost Rider. Who else did he whoop, man? World War Hulk was like just whooping everybody. Like the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets, right? So this was Hulk when he was literally the most angry ever. The most angry ever. And he comes back to Earth and he's like, I'm here for the Avengers. Well, really, he's here for the Illuminati. So he's trying to destroy the Illuminati. But, Yeezy Fashizi says, use the bestest, Josh. Thanks for these streams. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We love doing these streams. We love doing these streams, man. He whooped everybody, bro. Yeah. Yeah, some broly shit for sure, man. Ghost Rider in the MCU. Oh, yeah, that's the big old rumor. That's the big old rumor. He fought with Ghost Rider. His fight with Ghost Rider was a draw? That might be true. That might be true. Dang, I gotta read back up on my mother flipping my comics, man. I'm a little rusty. Dude told Black Bolt to scream. Nuff said, yeah, indeed. Incredible Hulk's boner text Venger says, I banged all the homies. Holy cow. Holy cow. Am I excited for Battlefield 2042? Not exactly. I'm not the biggest Battlefield person. I'm way more excited for Halo Infinite. Way more excited for that. But I'm glad that game... I don't know, man. I've heard mixed things about it. I'm pumped if the fans are pumped. You know what I mean? Josh, where's your DC love? Don't see any DC stuff in the background. You know what? You're right. There is actually some DC stuff back there, though. Let me see if you can see it. Right behind me. Oh, you can't quite see it because it's underneath. But you see that Starry Night behind me, like right on top of my head? That has a bat signal on it. So it's a Starry Night up to a bat signal. I know it's probably not the same thing, and we will... You know what? We should get that fixed. We should get some Batman stuff back there or something, you know? Some Superman stuff. Me, personally, I'm a huge Superman fan, so maybe we'll fix that up. But, yeah, I do love my DC stuff. I do love my DC. I do. Let's see here. Did you see the E3 Guardians game? It plays like Miles' game? Yeah, a lot of people are really pumped about that, man. A lot of people are really pumped about that game. If it's dope and people are like, oh, it's must play, of course I'll check it out. It's not, I'm more of a multiplayer guy. Like, I really am more of a multiplayer guy. You know what I mean? Go to Anthony Muschietti's Instagram. Let me see. Did he post something else crazy? Oh, is this Ezra Miller photo? Is this the chick he choked or whatever? Wouldn't that be funny? What did Anthony Muschietti do on his Instagrams? I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it. Huh? Huh? Let me see. Maybe I can find it like this. Oh, the new Flash logo, huh? Is that what it is? Oh, come on, man. I'm not logged into Instagram, so it's not going to let me look at it. Maybe it'll pop up here. Keanu has his own comic now. It's called Berserker. Yeah, and I heard it did like Kickstarter, right? It did big numbers on Kickstarter. That's dope. I wanted to check it out. I don't see anything on this logo, the Flash logo yet. It does look really cool. I cannot pull it up, though, because I'm not logged into Instagram on the computer. That is pretty dope, though. Looking cool. I think that I'm hype on that Flash movie, man. Here, I can show you at least a little bit of it. I can't, like, click on it, though. That's the only problem. I'll show you a little. So that's it up here. Looks pretty dope. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. I'm kind of digging it. I can't click on it, though, you see? Lame. Lame. All right, cool, everybody. We're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys so much. Nerd Theory later than day should have a Loki preview video for you guys, as well as a nerdy news rundown later on the channel, just going over if any crazy news comes out. Thank you all so much. We will be back at it tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. as per usual. yeah, thank you guys so much, man. I hope you're enjoying yourselves out there. Hope you're getting a chance to go out there, enjoy some of the summer, get back out maybe to the movies or restaurants or plays or whatever you're into. Hope you are able to get back out there and enjoy a little bit more of life. But then come home back here to the computer. The Nerd Vengers love you, man. We're waiting too. You know, we're hanging out here too. So don't forget about us. But go have fun. All right, everybody. As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and a nerdy day. And I'll see you in the next video. Did everybody go? Is everybody gone? Can, is everybody good? I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. So I'm gonna try to get the office really cleaned, so that there's no like loose things or whatever in here. And if we do get that done by tomorrow night, we'll try to have maybe the pups in here during the watch party, and then like maybe they can start on camera. We can show them off a little bit, and then we can let them like chill or whatever, you know. As long as I have enough time to get it clean in here, that's the only thing we're worried about. Is that. Also, I guess the only other crazy thing to say is that I'm gonna probably start doing a lot more content about this as we get closer to it. But I'm starting to strongly feel that the What If movie is way bigger of a deal to the MCU than we had first thought of, and that you may well see some of those characters in live action. And yeah, crazy stuff potentially going on over there. Okay, so lots of fun stuff to be talking about. All right, everybody. Ta-ta for now.